Welcome on board the van for today's drive along. As usual, we're back here in Guernsey in the Channel Islands. So if you've been before, welcome back. If you're new to this channel is all about what it's like to live on the island of Guernsey, which is in the Channel Islands. So welcome to the channel. In today's video we are at Guet. So we're actually driving from this location and we're heading down and we end up at Port Soif tea rooms, which is really nice. So we got the camera mounted on the dashboard as usual. Building on the right there, can you see that? That's Cobo Community Centre. By the way, the Guet is a really nice place to walk. It's like a pine-like forest sort of thing. It's not a massive forest, but I'll leave the link at the end of the video because I've actually done like a walk around the Guet. So I'll leave the link on the end screen, so when you get to the end, click on the link. It's called Beautiful Guet, I think I called it. I'll also leave a link on the screen now, so if you're interested in what this area is like where we are now, called Guet, I'll do a walk round. So I'm just looking left and right here. This is a beautiful part of the island. It looks over Cobo Bay. So if you know where Cobo Bay is, you're in the right area. We actually go past Cobo Bay in a bit. So there's the old Cobo Community Centre there on the right. That's new, reasonably new. I say reasonably new. There used to be an old one there years ago. I've only known the new one, but I've been told there was an old one. It wasn't that great. So speed limit along here. Stick to the speed limit. I think it's 35 round here. I don't go over 35 anyway round here because it's quite narrow, and obviously you see all the trees on the right. It's full of those sort of kind of trees, pine cones. All scattered on the ground. Now look at this, look at that house on the left. Lovely big house, lovely views. And on the right, it's a really nice location around here. It's really pretty, I must say so myself. You can see, look at that. And I go right here and we head on down towards the west coast. And remember, if you're new to this channel, or even if you've been here a while and you haven't subscribed and you want to see more stuff on Guernsey, think about subscribing because you won't miss anything I post. I post at least once a week, but it's probably going to be, to be honest with you, it's more been like 2 or 3 times a week, but it's definitely once a week I post. And I do like walk alongs and drive alongs, so if you're interested you can subscribe. If you look ahead, can you see like that sandy patch? That's the beach. That's Cobo Bay. And we're going downhill. I don't know if you can tell, but we're heading down a slight hill here. And when I get to the end, I'll go right. Yeah, it's just really nice. And I wanted to show you, obviously, it's quite a short drive. It's about 10 minutes. But I just want to show you because it's a really, really nice views on this drive. And the Port Soif tea room where we end up, which is obviously at Port Soif Beach. It's a really nice tea room. I thoroughly recommend it. You'll see how to get there if you ever visit. I'll show you how to get there on this route. Lovely house on the right. Look at the views over the bay. Beautiful, that. And of course Cobo Bay is really popular. I have done a video walking along that bay on the left. I'll leave the link on top of the screen now, and I'll probably leave it at the end screen as well. I actually walk along that beach, so you can get a really good taste of what that beach is like. There's a house on the right there being built. Can you see that framework? It's going to be a nice location. Now the speed limit here, I missed it. It's either 20 or 25. I'm not sure, because of you're coming up to this little area and there's a lot of kids crossing, because there's the Rockmount pub, which everyone knows about. If you haven't been to the Rockmount and you're going to visit Guernsey soon, I recommend the Rockmount. It's on the west coast. It's that building in front. I'll show you as you drive past it. And that's Cobo Bay on the left. Beautiful bay. Filter and turn. No one's there, so that's easy to use. Guernsey flag flying. Look, prove I'm in Guernsey. Now, I mentioned about the Rockmount. It's there. It's the building on the right coming out. See, it says Rockmount there. So you can sit out by this low wall. People sit there, drink. You can eat in there and look at the views. And next to it, that big screen is playing the tennis and football. And on the right is the Cobo Bay Hotel as well. quite a lot along here to get in. I know I'm talking quite fast, but there's quite a lot to show you. But I mean, look on the left, beautiful. I live about 5 minutes from here, so I walk the dog, although I can't walk the dog on the beach at the moment because they can't walk on those beaches at the moment. On the right is Cobo Bay Tea Rooms, or Cobo Tea Rooms, and also we've got a petrol station, Maryland's petrol station on the right. Another filter. So I hope everyone's doing alright. And everyone's, well, people are sort of moving about more now, aren't they? We're having quite a lot of visitors to the island. If you've been double jabbed, you can come to the island and not self-isolate, as far as I understand. Back to 35. I could have that wrong, so don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. So in front, we're sort of leaving Cobo Bay and we're heading to that's Grand Rock Beach. And as usual, if you've got any comments or you recognise any of these beaches or you've been anywhere around here or you just want to say anything, just leave a comment. You know, anything you like, I don't mind. I love reading the comments. It's normally people that have been here, or it's people that used to live in Guernsey seem to be liking the channel. And also a lot of people that don't know where Guernsey is at all. There's quite a few people ask me, where is Guernsey? It's just in between the United Kingdom and France. So Channel Islands, there's Guernsey, Jersey, Herm, Sark, Alderney. And I probably left one out. Head on down, Cobo Butchers on the right. That's where I got my Christmas turkey, because I live down this road, so it's very convenient, that Butchers. And just in front, over this grassy mound, is Port Soif Beach. Beautiful beach. There, look, you can see on the left. It's very stony at low tide, really stony at low tide. But high tide, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we're a few minutes away from the Port Soif Tea Rooms, so bear with me because I'm going to show you where to turn in if you ever want to visit. I thoroughly recommend the tea rooms. They're really busy. I walk there most Sundays and we have something to eat, and they do all sorts. I should be getting a commission, shouldn't I, advertising all these places? You never know, at some point I might. Right, where we are. So it's left. Can you see that sign on the left? Just there, the whiteboard. That's in Port Soif. I think it's actually called Surfside Kiosk is the correct name. I call it Port Soif Kiosk, but I think it's called Surfside is the correct name of the place. So you can see it. Can you see just on the right that little roof with the Guernsey flag flying? That's the kiosk. So you drive round, you bear right. You can go straight, which takes you to a car park. See straight front. But if you bear right, that's where it is. So we've arrived at Port Soif Kiosk, flag flying as usual. Thanks for watching. Click the screen to watch the next video, and see you later.